Alrighty, here we go. Traded Netflix, traded XLNX. Netflix, start with that. Which is still going down, and I'm very surprised by that. I figured when they filled their a gap, which was right here, 27.75, that it would maybe reverse, but apparently not. So let's go over it. Overtraded a bit, but not the end of the world. So I did one of those good old Rising Devils situations here. Boom. Had a limit order in, coinciding with the pre-market level at 282.50. So I had a limit order about 5 or 10 cents under that for, I think it was like maybe 100 or, how many shares did I take? Oh, so I only took 50. Obviously, Netflix is volatile, it moves really fast, so I didn't really want to lose too much. I was risking 50 cents, but obviously with slippage on this, you could lose a lot more. So it got filled there, it was awesome. Came back down, I said, oh, this thing's about to get smashed. I added in there another 50 shares, and I was up about 4R, maybe even a little bit more at this point, but I only took out a quarter because I was just very short biased on it, and I thought it was going to get, I just thought it was going to trade lower, at least a little bit lower than this before it bounced. My next one was at, I think, 278, my next partial, but never got there, came back up, stopped me out. Big wick. ABCD down. Big wick here. It's harmonious down. All the moving averages sloping down. Boom, 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 boom. We just broke support on the daily at 282. So I knew my long was valid. I knew my short was valid. So added some in here. Once it was making lower highs, added in again. Just pretty much got slammed down for $1.50 or so here, partial, and then this is a kind of shitty ad. Like I could have just got a way better position, way better entry on it. So I made my stop right here, which I actually, did I lose any money on this? I actually think I lost. No, that can't make sense. Oh yeah, I think I lost money on this trade because I added 100 shares here as opposed to it was 50 up here. So I do actually think I lost like $20 or something on this trade, even though I had these two partials and traded so far down. Just a bad add-in right there. Could have got a way better price. Should have been up here. So got stopped out. Then I knew I was right. I didn't know I was right. I had a feeling we're going to get down to this 275. And this is another shitty entry. Like I ended up getting 6.5R on this trade, but this is a bad entry. And I was really close to getting stopped out. It was this wick that was my stop. It was very close, but I never got stopped. And when we came back to break this low, added in partial, 25, and then 50% of my shares here at the 275, 75 level, which was a gap on the, gap on the daily. Bring it up real quick just to show right here. Filling that gap right there. And then still trading lower. I'm very surprised, but the news that came out on them was pretty terrible. I think their growth, like new download growth, slowed by 70% or something like that. Very bad news for Netflix with all the competitors coming out, but yeah, well, look at that. So I made one other trade on XLNX. Let's take a look. So XLNX was another one which I was watching for a similar, limit order in, Rising Devil type of deal. But I got filled on Netflix, so I didn't watch it. This would have been a great move too. And then it came back up, traded above VWAP for about 4 minutes, and couldn't hold it. Got rejected on this daily and pre-market level, and got rejected under. Took a short, stop above these two wicks, and got stopped out. I actually lost more than 1R though. This was a kind of a mistake. I think I took, how many shares did I take on this shit? I took Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, I partialed in. I didn't even see that. I partialed in. So I had 100 total shares once I saw this wick on this one. And got stopped out for 1 hour is $50, so I lost $57. 1.2 R. But yeah, plus 5.2 R on the day, plus 21 R on the week. Best week I've ever had. Yeah, hopefully I can keep it up tomorrow. Keep reminding myself that I still suck at this and not to get overconfident. And see what happens from there. So, thanks guys.